What is up, you guys? Welcome to the channel once again, and I do want to apologize. I haven't been posting in a while, and I'm probably not going to be posting at least fishing videos for a while. As you can see from the title of this video, it's different, but I wanted to share with you guys my experience and how I'm doing right now. I was in a bad car accident 2 weeks ago on the 15th on my way to work. First of all, before I get into it, I just want to give complete glory to God, and I'm thankful because I'm here. I'm alive. I didn't leave my family to be alone. My kids, I'm still here, and best believe staying positive, because I realize and I completely acknowledge that I'm blessed enough to continue to live on and still be here. I believe there's still purpose for me here. And so basically what happened was, I was driving to work. I started work at 4 p.m. and I was on my way to work in the middle of traffic hour. And so basically, you know how it happens sometimes when you drive in traffic, you going, everybody going fast or whatever, but then it hits like this scrunched up point in traffic for some reason. And I think it was just one of those times where just traffic got scrunched up and the car in front of me slammed the brakes, and before I can really react to it, I had enough time so I tried to swerve out the way so I wouldn't rear end, completely go head on to the back of this car in front of me. So I tried to swerve into the carpool lane, to the express lane, but I ended up losing control and I hit the concrete center divider going at least maybe 70 miles per hour. Because if you live in the Bay Area, you know what I'm talking about. The signs might say 65 miles per hour is the speed limit, but here in the Bay Area, you driving at least 70, 75, 80. Some people even drive 90, 95. That's Bay Area speed. And if you live here, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I ended up hitting the center divider going about 70, 75 miles per hour. And, I felt the moment I hit the divider, I ended up hitting my head. And as you can see, now I'm gonna have this permanent scar on my head, to where if you follow me on Instagram, and if you're not, shoot me a follow. But I posted the other day that, man, I guess short hair from now on, because I'm gonna have this scar now. I don't think any hair is gonna grow there anymore. So you can kind of see it. I'm gonna see if I can try to get this angle right, but you can kind of see like there's a complete part. Look like when when God parted the Red Sea, he parted my hair. So short hair for, I guess, now for the rest of my life. But back to the story, I hit my head, and the crazy part, and this is why I give complete glory to God, and I thank God, because not only did I hit the center divider on the complete all the way to the left lane, the car ended up swerving to the right all the way across 4 lanes of traffic, and I didn't hit nobody else. Nobody else hit me in the middle of traffic hour, guys. I was the only one basically involved in the accident. And so the car ended up stopping all the way at the end of the shoulder on the right side, and immediately I'm feeling the blood drip down my face, and the airbags are all out, my seatbelt is on, and I need to get out. I didn't necessarily panic. Well, the first thing that came to my mind was I need to call my wife. Literally the first thing, but my phone wasn't on the holder no more. And I guess that was the only thing that really got me panicking, because I know that I just was in a bad car accident, and I needed to get a hold of my wife. And so I'm just shuffling, I can't find my phone, and so I just need to get out and get some fresh air. Luckily, I always carry a knife with me in my pocket, not just in my pocket but in my car. But I take out my pocket knife, I cut the airbag, I cut the side airbag, I cut off the seatbelt, and I open the door, and I proceed to get out. And it was funny because, well, to me it's funny, but there was a guy that pulled over to help me, and so I see him coming towards me right as I'm cutting everything, And so like, okay, I can get him to help me, right? And so I get out the car, and as soon as I get out the car, I just see him go, "Oh shoot, you're leaking." But it was like, his eyes popped out, and he was just like, just kind of like, dumbfounded or something. Like he didn't know what to do. He just kind of froze there. And I was like, "Bro, call 911." And he's just like still standing. I had to tell him twice, like, "Call 911, man." and he ended up calling 911. And as soon as I got out the car, I realized immediately. So not only am I bleeding, and like there's a lot of blood leaking, like I was literally leaking. I realized something. My foot don't feel right. Like it felt completely swollen and hot. And I'm like, first I was like, did I sprain my ankle? Because it kind of felt like a sprain in a way, just kind of all around. And so I take off my boot to kind of look at it, and I even tell the dude like, "Hey, does my foot look messed up?" And he's like, "Nah." So then I look at it; it looks cool, just swollen, and I proceed to kind of step on it, like it hurts a little bit, and then when I put more weight on it, that's when I felt my foot go boom. I was like, "Oh, yep, my foot ain't supposed to bend that way." And that's when I realized, I was like, "Oh shoot, I broke my ankle." But the crazy part is that, so prior to this, I was dealing with sciatica, and if you ever dealt with sciatica, that's nerve pain, man. Nerve pain ain't no joke. And when the doctors told me at the ER that I broke my ankle, I was like, man, like, I expected a broken bone to feel way worse, especially because you see videos and stuff, like, because I've never broken a bone in my life before. And you see videos and people like reacting like, screaming and But to me, that was nothing. That was nothing. I was like, man, after dealing with sciatica, like broken bone ain't nothing to me. That's a piece of cake. I can deal with some broken bone pain. That's nothing. But yeah, back to the story. Yeah, man, I walked out the car, literally walked out the car with the broken ankle. But I think what helped was, I wear boots to work. I do security, so I had, some tactical boots on all the way to the ankle. And so I think that's what kind of gave me stability when I walked out the car. Thank God ambulance and highway patrol showed up within, I think, maybe 5-10 minutes. The whole time there, I was able dude picked up my phone, and I was able to call my wife and let her know. And man, like I really felt like I was gonna die. At least when the accident happened. That was the trippy part too, because I remember like the moment I lost control and I hit the divider, like for the first like 1-2 seconds, maybe even 3 seconds, everything felt slow motion. Like I just felt it go, just boom. And I just felt everything slow motion. And I remember the thoughts that came through my mind. The first thing was just like, I don't want to die. And then like I felt like my car was about to flip. And I remember thinking like, oh shoot, my car is about to flip. Like I'm about to flip over, like and spin. And I just remember kind of embracing myself. And then before I knew it, just somebody hit the fast forward and I was on the shoulder, stopped. And like I said, highway patrol and the ambulance showed up within like maybe minutes. And they took me to John Muir, Walnut Creek ER. Got there, they told me, broken ankle. They put on 10 staples, and that was it. I didn't have no concussions. I didn't black out. I had no internal injuries. I mean, I had some cuts and bruises and stuff on my stomach and other places, but no internal injuries, no concussions. I didn't black out. And of course, the broken ankle. But other than that, that accident, I'm telling you guys, it could have been far worse. I could have probably, most likely, I think I would have died. If I would have hit straight forward, like rear ended the car in front of me, I probably would have died. maybe even killed the dude in front of me. And that could have been easily could have been a multi-vehicle collision, easily. Especially because of the speed, like that we were going. And like I said, I just thank God, because, man, just how everything occurred, and for me to literally walk out, the car with a broken ankle and a busted head, like my whole face, you guys, my whole side of my face was completely covered in blood. And caution, word of warning, I'm gonna show a picture right now of just my head, of how it looked after they stapled it, and a little bit of the blood so you guys can see, but most of it was cleaned off. So if you're squeamish, you might want to look away for a little while. But here you go, you guys, look at the pictures. I went from that picture to this. And so, like I said, the picture with the blood on my chin, just imagine how that looked, but my entire, this part. And, it was, man, I'm gonna be honest, it was scary. Like I said, I thought I was gonna die. I sincerely thought I was done for, especially because of the amount of blood that I was losing. I just kept thinking, when I was kind of resting on the car, like I just kept thinking, just don't black out, because I knew if I blacked out, like it would have been bad, especially because of the amount of blood. Like I'm telling you, like my whole shirt, like right here, my chest was covered in blood. I could feel the blood like running down my back, the back of my head and my back. Like it was scary, you guys. And like I said, I'm thankful to be here, man. And I just want to thank everybody that reached out, after posting it on Instagram. I just want to thank you guys for the love, for the support, and just for just checking up on me, man. Like y'all don't know how much that means to me. I'm appreciative of this fishing community. Like, man, like, I love this community. Ever since I started fishing, enjoying the fishing community, like I've posted in my other videos, I have been shown nothing but love, nothing but encouragement, nothing but support. And I just want to thank you guys, like I said, for just everything, man, reaching out, all the messages, and just, man, thank you guys, man. And I'm still here, still got purpose in this world. And most of all, I'm positive, staying positive, looking at things, like there's better things to come, of course. And it's always like the saying goes, some circumstances will either make you or break you, and this is not gonna break me. It was, I'll be honest, it was a rough first couple days, like I said, I'm staying positive, and I recognize that through every test there's a testimony. And I'm here, and I thank God, and I'm definitely, I believe I'm gonna come out stronger after this, and mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, hopefully becoming a better dad, hopefully becoming a better husband, hopefully becoming a better son, just to better me overall. Just after this crash, it gave me a whole different perspective on a lot of things, and things that I should have done more, or I should have done better. And now it's like the fact that I have a second chance, if you will. I need to make those changes, and I'm gonna make those changes. But I want to encourage you guys, if you're going through something, whatever it be, depression, or you're going through some type of physical test, just stay focused on the positive, and realize, like, if God was there for me, he can be there for you. There's nothing that you can't do when God is on your side, whether it's physical test, whether it's an emotional test, whether it's a spiritual test. Like, it don't matter, man. Like, and even if it don't seem like God is there for you, I guarantee you, man, he's in the background working. And, just like I said, I hope I can encourage you guys, if I can stay positive in the midst of this, man, you can too, and you can overcome whatever you're going through. And like I said, I'll be posting some other videos, some ideas that I have, but it's gonna be a while before I can go out and fish again. But hopefully, I'll hit the water soon, and hopefully be able to fish with you guys, sometime, this year. So hopefully see you guys in the water, and God bless you guys. Let's go.